All right, everybody. So I'm trying something new. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I thought, well, if I'm ever gonna do it, I have to do it. I have to get started somewhere. So here's my first attempt at some of the spiritual work that I do on a regular basis in my personal life and helping others in my community with this same divination work. So here I am. I'm about to pull three cards, and this is a reading for the collective. And so, as they say, if it does not resonate, no worries. If it does, great. And I hope this helps as many people as possible during these difficult times to have some kind of clarity and some kind of message from Spirit. So here we go. This is a reading for the collective, and I'll just begin. I'm using Moonology Oracle cards right now for the first try. So if you're interested, you can search those cards if you like the way they look and all that stuff. I love these cards. They're really sweet. They're really nice and kind. So I typically like to shuffle at least 9 times. That's my number. That's the number of one of the energies that I work with. So I like to at least do it 9 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh. Well, I guess that shuffle was not shuffling. 6. Okay, try one more time. 6. 7. 8. 9. I'm asking Spirit to give me 3 cards, one for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. So one already came out. Okay, Spirit, I need a card that represents the future for this collective. Okay, there we go. All right. So, the first card says a personal issue reaches resolution. So, this is a card that represents the full moon in Cancer. So, I feel that a lot of people have in the recent past. Sorry. I don't know when that happened. See, AC is starting blowing too hard. A lot of people have been experiencing a lot of turmoil, a lot of difficulties in their life, especially given what has been changing this year. So this card, I feel, is just confirming that in some way you have reached a resolution in your life. This is the card representing the past. So in the near past, or recently, you have reached some sort of resolution in your life. And I feel that this also resonates for me because I've done a lot of work to reach resolutions within my own heart and mind and spirit, and forgiving the people in my life that have hurt me. And so for me, that was a huge resolution, because that was one of the most challenging things, I think, in my journey of spiritual growth and awakening, was the fact that I must forgive and let go of the harm that has been done to me, and in order to be able to move forward in a clear way for my life. So I feel that this should resonate with the majority of the people watching this video. If it doesn't, that's okay. This is a collective reading, so it may not resonate completely or fully, but this is a message that is meant for the collective. Okay, so we're seeing this. Nothing, so this is the card that represents the present. Nothing is yet set in stone. So it shows a mutable moon, okay? And it's a moon above the water. So we're showing the flow of the waters and how they constantly change and conform to wherever the water exists, right? And so, not to say that people should conform to everything, no. This is just showing how water flows, and there is no resistance. Water doesn't resist, right? It flows and it just is. And so, in our lives, nothing is yet set in stone. So we can make the changes that are necessary to have a better future. Okay, so that's what I feel that card is saying. And then we see surrender to the divine, and this is the card that came up for the future, for the collective. Surrender to the divine. And it shows the full moon, very beautiful. So I guess in this particular card, I really strongly feel that this has to do with the mass awakening that is occurring at this time right now in this world. People are waking up. People are coming to the realization that not all is as has been taught to them. Not all that has been shown to them and taught to them is true and sincere and correct, right? So people are waking up to those facts that you know, as a collective, as a people, as a nation, as a world, we have been lied to constantly by the powers that be, by the power structures at large, in order to obligate our cooperation, right? And keeping the system going. And I feel that this card is saying, nope, all that is done. Now it's a time to surrender to divinity, and to surrender to the divinity within ourselves, and recognize that divinity that we all carry within each and every one of us, within the soul and spirit of each and every one of us. We are spirits, we are souls walking in a physical body. Our body is not us. We exist long after our bodies return to the earth, right? Become one with the earth again. And so I feel that this card is highlighting that fact. All right. So I hope this reading says something to you. I hope it gives you a message that you needed to hear. I hope that you're doing well. And if you're not, just know that your guides and angels are taking care of you, watching over you. They're protecting you and helping you to move forward in life. And all you have to do is close your eyes and ask them to help you. Ask them to give you peace. Ask them to help ease your anxiety, and help you have some relief if you're in crisis, right? So I'm sending love and healing energy and comfort and all the things that help us move forward. I'm sending that out to the collective, to you, because that is my purpose in life. My purpose in life is to be of service to my community. All right. So thank you for the time that you took to listen to this video, and I hope y'all all have a very wonderful and beautiful day. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.